thankfully, writing for these two is incredibly easy because it's such a joy with their characters and the way they portray them. And we had a lot of stories that we wanted to tell, little things that we hint at in season 1, like Enemeus' wife, Badiatus' father, that we really thought we could expand on. And instead of telling you about it in season 2, we're going to actually show it to you in the prequel.
It hits the ground running though, I think. I was kind of surprised that so much is packed, so much action is packed, and I just don't mean physical action, but like dramatic action. Like it really came out of the with all guns blazing. That was amazing. It doesn't ease into the series, put it that way.
Yeah, we like to start it off pretty hot in the prequel. I think you guys will appreciate it.
And Steve, for season 2, can you give us a little bit of idea of what to expect? I was hanging in the green room, you were talking to the press, and I overheard 2 intriguing words, and that was massive battles.
The big battles, yes. The thing about big battles for us, for all battles on this show, is it has to come from emotions, that somebody wants something. Crixus wants something, Spartacus wants something. And when we get into season 2, these somethings become larger and larger. And everybody knows that Spartacus led a slave revolt, rebellion. And you will start to see that in season 2. It will get bigger and bigger as we go along.
One of the signatures of the show have been the gladiator fight scenes, but since now they're presumably on the run, I mean, is that going to take a backseat after the prequel?
Definitely. You will get some of that in season 2, but the battles will be outside of the arena. But we packed in plenty of arena action in the prequel that should keep you guys in all the blood and gore you can handle.
So, because this story, the overall story is sort of known to you, do you have a certain number of seasons in mind in terms of how long you're going to take to tell a story? Because clearly they're already sort of on the run. You said the slave rebellion is going to start.
10 or 12. Until Stars kicks us off the air, you guys stop watching, we'll keep making it.
Let's see. You were talking about the battles. There's so much extreme sort of content there. You set out to make this really hard R-rated show. Is there anything that you've come up with that you're like, no, I can't do that, or the network said, no, you can't do that?
One thing. During the Thing in the Pit, episode 4, Rob and I had pitched this thing where Spartacus is on the ropes in a fight and he bites out the neck of his opponent. And that was the one thing that we were told, wait a minute now. I don't think the hero can bite the guy's neck out. So if you actually watch the episode, instead he pokes his eyes out.
Because that's better.
Yeah, I guess that's slightly more acceptable.
Let's see. For the women of Spartacus, was there anything in the script that made you go like, well, maybe I won't want to do this?
Oh, plenty. Every time I read it, the sex scene, I sort of throw the script across the room and go, there's no way I'm doing that. And invariably you sort of calm down and go, oh, they're right, that's really good. Because it's about something else, and though it looks horrific in print, at least they execute it beautifully. Everybody looks magnificent on the show, and that's what suit when you're naked, They fixed it in post.
Oh, look, I can certainly say I was just as surprised and shocked by everything my character did as much as the audience probably was.
Your character had an interesting arc in season 2, because you started in the first episode, you're kind of a little ambitious, but overall sweet, and by the end of it, you're like sort of a devious power player.
Well, yeah. I didn't see that coming either.
That was good.
It was fun. It was really fun.
And beautifully played.
So, we're not supposed to use profanity at Comic-Con, but, on the other hand, if you're watching Spartacus, your innocence is already gone. So, there's one certain one that's in particular that's become the signature of the show.
Would that be Jupiter's cock? You guys play that drinking game out there?
Where on earth did that one come from? And at some point, did you just get to the point where you're just like, well, we put this in the script in the show a couple times. Well, yeah, yes, let's do it again.
The crew knew immediately that was a good one.
That I think I was naked one day, and it just naturally
Anyone want to add anything? Probably not, right? So, and I think most fans know this, but in case you don't, this show's entirely shot indoors. There's never been a scene that's been outside. I mean, does that make is the show actually fun to shoot, or is it sort of like, oh, we're going crazy inside a green box sort of thing?
It's not all just green screen, thankfully. Us ladies do lots of drinking and scheming and eating strawberries in these amazingly decorated houses. In your house, that's right. Thank you.
Yeah, the villa's a great set and lends itself to scheming, sex, violence, decapitation.
I mean, I loved coming out to see you guys. I mean, it used to hit me seeing that I saw you up there, but at least I wasn't getting beaten up in the arena every day or in the train square. Yeah, you got chairs and things.
And it's
great.
And it's clean and pretty, and it's like, oh, I love it when I get to come up here.
And I think because there was the exterior, the green screen, the exterior, the art department went to town indoors. The fabrics were fantastic, the glasses, the goblets, the food was researched. There was no food on set that the Romans didn't have. There was like one day I wanted an apple or something. They didn't have apples in those days, so it was there was loads of food around the set and
Lots of Turkish delight.
dates, lots of dates which were good. The guys used to come up and fill their subject area with dates.